everyone, welcome to the brand new episode of the Vintage Kids. Alors bonsoir hein, et bienvenue à un autre épisode de The Vintage Kids. Woohoo! Alors j'espère que tout le monde va bien. I hope everyone is doing great. Well, it's episode 62. Mesdames et messieurs, c'est l'épisode 62. Ben oui, alors bonjour tout le monde. Je vois déjà qu'il y a des gens qui sont présents avec nous ce soir. Hein? Ben oui. Alors, on va prendre une petite shot. This week episode is brought to you by Water with Bubbles. The yellow kind. Tastes like urine. Except with a lot of bubbles. Alors, ben oui, cette semaine, j'avais pas en tout de qu'est-ce que j'allais dire puis qu'est-ce que j'allais parler, mais moi, j'avais le goût d'en faire un. Fait que, tu sais, moi, j'arrête pas, là, quand j'ai pas d'idée. Hein? J'essaie d'improviser, bien sûr. So this week, I had no idea what I was going to talk about, and I think it's still too early to talk about Ahsoka. I want to give you guys a chance to see as much as possible, because I'm not necessarily going to talk about all the little details on the show, but I want to give like my impression and also my theories. Yeah, I've got theories, man. Why not? What melted yellow snow. Yeah. Hey, I've got 2 dogs and I've got 2 cats. So that's a lot of yellow snow in the winter. OK. Alors, cette semaine, comme j'ai dit tantôt, so this week, like I said earlier, we are going to, just give me a second, I've got a message, I'm going to put it away. Okay. On Yoda's workshop, sorry, I froze like this politician guy. For the first time, I was sure he was having a crap in his pants. And then the second time I said, that doesn't look like a crappy guy. Anyway, that's another story. Greg Marshall is in the house. I have a huge theory I should probably watch Rebels. Yeah, you should. If you haven't seen Rebels yet, I'm not saying your theory is not good, but yeah, it's French Canadian. Okay. So yeah, on Yoda's workshop, what I like to do, and it also give everyone's an idea of what's going on in the collectibles world and what I'm actually purchasing for my collection, for my own stuff, and for the stuff that I sell. Again, I don't have a store. I'm not Thomas Fagan. Well, I'm a sexiest Thomas, I think. But everything is in my voice. And what I do on Yoda's workshop is I post stuff that is called mail calls. And I show you guys what I received during the week or last week or whatever. And eventually, I always offer these items for sale. Not on Yoda's workshop necessarily, but sometimes when I do the yard sale. And also, have you never seen? Yeah, I hope people are watching Rebels, or at least listen to the recaps, or listen to the videos on YouTube. They're doing a great job. I know that New Rockstar is actually doing every season of Rebels, like condensé, like the 20 minutes. You watch it, and they're gonna tell you about all the season. It's gonna help you a lot with Ahsoka. Okay. So yeah. So since I'm always doing those Yoda's workshop mail calls that I show you guys what I purchased or what I managed to get, I decided to do like a special mail call episode, but I'm going to show you what I've received recently and what I thought would be a great idea for you guys who collect. I'm going to tell you, or I'm going to explain to you how I managed to get these things, and I'm going to talk to you about the places that my go-to place to find good deals. Because I never really purchase any items at the top of the prices because the prices are crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna explain how I work. Like I said, I buy, I sell, I trade, and I keep some for me. Most of the stuff that I keep for me are like really basic stuff. I like to say that all my collection is up for grabs, but there's stuff that I keep for myself. Of course, everything that I receive as gifts, everything that I received, let's say, the figures that I've got from the King, MMC King, David Gilligan. Gilligan, yeah, Gillian. I was saying, I was going to say Gillian, but it's not Gillian. Gillian is the guy that made Breaking Bad. Am I wrong? Anyway, David Gilligan. I'm lucky enough, and I know that some of you guys also have some of his collection at home. I'm never gonna sell these things. It means so much. Gifts that I received from friends. Let's say I think I even brought some stuff that I've received from the. Oh, I'm out of focus again. I even brought some stuff that I received from the Christmas in July on the MMC. And just prior to the beginning of the show, I wrote something. Let me see. Disney Plus has the essential episodes too. Yes, but yes, you should watch Rebels. Yes, you definitely should watch Rebels. I plead the Fifth Amendment as I may not incriminate myself. Okay, that's good. You're learning, my friend. You're learning. Donc, qu'est-ce que je disais? Je sais plus. Donc, c'est ça. Je vais vous montrer des affaires que j'ai reçues dernièrement et je vais un peu vous expliquer où est-ce que je me les procure. Parce que, comme je l'expliquais à Indie English, j'achète jamais mon stock full price. Je magasine ou je pogne des deals. Puis maintenant, il y a beaucoup de monde qui savent que j'achète des collections. Fait que j'ai des gens qui m'écrivent et qui me disent « Hey, j'ai quelque chose peut-être pour toi. » Ah, OK, ça m'intéresse. I've got way too much stuff, as you guys know. I've already shown you guys a little part of my office. On the back here, it's all the cases that are completely full. I've got all the stuff over there. We got all the stuff over here and even more on the front. But I also have everything in my basement because this is not my basement. This is my office. So it's pretty crazy. But since there's so much, when you take the time to search, when you take the time to look around and talk to people, it's easy to get good deals. And of course, there's all the Facebook groups also that really help because you manage to make new friends. And these friends are like, hey, I'm going to help you out, man. Do you need this? Do you need that? I'm selling this. I don't need this anymore. Interested? Yeah, sure. Of course. The thing is, I've already explained this in the past. The important thing when you're collecting stuff is to never like lose money. And you're gonna say, yeah, well, you lost just $300 yesterday because you purchased a huge Funko Pop collection. Yes, but the goal is to resell them, and I always offer prices that I can make sure that once I'm gonna sell at least 1/3 or half of the collection, I'm gonna get my money back. So yeah, okay. So what I want to do today, donc je vais dire en français. I'm going to say it in French because I'm trying to do my best to do both languages. Because as you know, there's some people in the U.S., there's some people in Canada, there's some people. So in space, we never know, man. Perhaps someone's listening to this on the space station thingy. Okay. I don't know. We need to reselling and Black Series. Yeah, getting money back on them, man. Fuck. The Black Series, that's fucking crazy, man. They're losing their minds, and it's really sad because I think they're gonna kill this whole thing. Anyway, we'll see. I'm not Jojo Savard here. I don't know the future, but we kind of saw the same thing with hockey cards. We kind of saw the same thing with other collectibles. Like, okay, they're buying it. Let's higher the price. They're still buying them. They're fucking nuts. So let's higher the price again. Anyway, just to give you an idea how crazy this is going. Just today, prior to the show, I went to the grocery store with my girlfriend. I needed boxes and I needed a new coffee machine, whatever. So I said to my girlfriend, "Hey, would you like me to do some hamburgers tonight?" She said, "Oh yeah, good idea." So I purchased hamburgers. That's okay. It's meat. I understand it can be pricey. So I asked my girlfriend, I asked Audrey, do we still have buns for this? She said, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to go buy a fucking bag of buns for the hamburgers. Man, a bag of buns for hamburgers, they're now $5. $5 for 8 buns. I mean, about 2 years ago, it was 2 bag of 8 buns for $5. I remember I purchased these thousands of times, sorry. And now they're $5 for 1 bag. That's 100% price raise. Anyway, so it's not only the collectibles, it's everything that the prices are going crazy. And guess what? Our salaries, they're not going up very much. Anyway, we're not here to talk about this. Let's talk about the mail calls. What an amazing feeling when we get home, we see the truck, the UPS truck. UPS, I'm not really sure. Because UPS, I've already talked about them before. FedEx or Post Canada or you guys, USPS truck arriving in front of the house, and you're, oh, there's a box for me. I'd like to be alone with a sandwich for a moment. Or you go to your mailbox and there's like a key, and this key is gonna open that other thing, and there's a box in the thing, and you go, oh yes, I received something. What an amazing, amazing feeling. It's like Christmas every day, and that is why the mail calls are so amazing. First of all, most of the times, you know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for something that you purchase on Amazon, or you purchase on eBay, or you purchase with a friend on a Facebook group. But when the box arrives, le trip de pouvoir ouvrir la boîte, c'est Noël. It's Christmas every fucking day. So, it's addictive. It's like, am I gonna receive my box with my cards, or my mint on card figure, or am I gonna receive my box with full of vintage Star Wars? Yeah, and you just can't wait. And when you get it, you're so happy. So it's like a fucking drug. Yeah. So we're drug addicts. We all need help and therapy. So, good night. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you some stuff that I received recently, and I'm going to explain, if I manage to recall, where I got these items. And I'm going to give you some cues. Not clues. Cues. On va vous donner des cues. Hein? Pas des cues, des cues. Jimmy wins so much, he has mail call every day. There's a fucking truck with his face now. It's like the USPS Jimmy V delivery truck. And his face is like that. It says, yes, I won again. Yeah, what you gonna do about it, man? Okay, but I would love to see that truck. Someone, if someone's listening, let's do a Photoshop of that truck with Jimmy V's happiness face, and that would be VPS. Yes, there you go. You've got. I mean, hey, Jimmy V, if you're listening, I don't know if you're listening tonight. Yes, you're right there. So James, you know what to do, man. Quit your job, and you got to open this VPS guy. Man, you're gonna make millions and millions and millions. And Trump's gonna say, I got a friend. I've got a friend. I've got a friend, and that friend so lucky, so lucky. That friend, he wins billions of times, all kinds of contests, and he's got his face on a USPS truck. Yeah, and the truck is huge. Okay, before I die, let's start doing this. So, yesterday I've purchased a huge collection. Well, not a huge, but a big collection of Funko Pops. I'm Funko thingies. I'm not a huge Funko collector. I don't have. Yeah, I've got one. I've got one Funko Pop that is mine because the figure looks exactly like me, and I've showed this figure before. It's not on my desk. I don't know where I don't know. Whatever. Go check it out. It's from the last Matrix, and it's Keanu Reeves, and it's Neo. The fucking thing looks like me when my hair looks. Yeah, it looks like Phil. Okay, so I've purchased a huge lot, and I'm gonna explain. And here it is. Today I've took the pictures of everything. So there's all kinds of boxes, and they're all protectable things. And as you can see, this is my life, and it's crazy. Oh, I forgot to bring my last layer. I think it's right there. I'm gonna go get it anyway. So I'm gonna show you guys, just show you a few of these, and I'm gonna talk about repros. Can you believe that there's actually repros in the Funko Pop universe? But I'm just gonna talk about it very quickly. Okay. So let me explain how I managed to get this collection. So my cousin actually works somewhere, and I'm not gonna give you the details, but he works where the empty places that they've been like abandoned, and he gets the stuff out of there, and the owners got 3 months to claim his stuff. And when they don't claim the stuff, they throw it in the garbage. Can you believe it? And sometimes he ends up finding collectibles stuff. So when he does, he calls me and says, "Hey, Phil, I got something you might be interested in." Okay. So I purchased these things at a very good price. My friend makes money, a little money, and I'm gonna make a little money. So that's how it works. And by the way, it's not stealing. I'm not saying that he's robbing people. He gets stuff where the place closed down, or it's abandoned, or whatever. There's been damage, and they show up with big containers and they empty the place. That's what he does for a living. So let me show you a few of these guys that I've got. I was lucky enough. There's like one huge one that's Master of the Universe. That's a big papa right there. And he comes with his protection thing. One of the best one in the lot is this one. This is the Scarface car. Looks amazing. The box is a little rough, of course. It's from a personal collection, so it's not like always in perfect shape. But hey, I mean, when you get it for a good deal, you're happy. Of course, there's like all the ones that you don't really care about. I mean, the Black Adams thing that they sell for $5. Oh yeah, you have that one. Wow. I think it was the first time that I noticed that there was actually big ones like this of Masters of the Universe. I've got Jack from got over here. I don't know if you guys can see right there. There, got 3 Jacks. I'm unable to sell. Nobody wants Jack. Why? I don't know. Anyway, so in the lot there were also the new ones with the comic book background. I don't know how they call this. Comic book covers. So that's the way they're calling it. Anyway, so there's a few of these, and so that's one of the ways that I managed to get some stuff. So in a few days, probably tomorrow in 2 days, you will be able to see on Yoda's workshop. I'm going to post a mail call with all the Funko Pops, because today I took all the pictures and I always take tons of pictures of these. When there's damage, I show the damage. I have Optimus Prime. Oh yeah, oh yeah, a big one. That's a big, the big size one. He must be amazing. My son has a huge Kool-Aid Man pop. It's seriously cool. Yeah, I love these size pops. They're pretty nice, but they take a lot of room. That's the issue, man. Okay. Okay, I just want to. I'm going to say this very quickly. You guys know when you're usually here, but by the way, as you guys know, I use StreamYard, so I managed to see most of the comments when you're watching on Yoda's workshop. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on my personal page, there are good chances that I don't see the comments because I don't control what StreamYard is sending me because I am on StreamYard. I'm not on Facebook while I'm doing this. So don't be mad if I don't reply to all the comments because sometimes I just don't see them. Okay, so here's a good example of disappointment when you purchase stuff. So my friend sent me pictures, he's sending me pictures of all the Funko Pops, and I saw them as, whoa, looking good, looking good. And I was happy and I was surprised to see that some of them are pretty rare. I said, wow, man, that's like a Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, or this is a whatever exclusive. And I go check on eBay and it sells like for, wow, more than $50 or $200. Jesus, that's a good one. Just for that one, I'm going to make my money back. So, in the lot today, and that's part of the game, I had that one. So this one is Saw number 52. And if you go check on eBay, this little dude sells for a lot of money. But this one even sells for more. So this is a 2014 San Diego Comic-Con International Funko, and he glows in the dark. It was limited to 2,500 pieces, okay? So you've got the regular one and you've got the special edition one, both number 52. So when you check on the internet, this one sells for thousands of dollars, millions and billions of dollars. But guess what? It's a fake. Can you believe it? It's a fucking fake. So this one's a fake and this one's a fake. They're both fakes. And I looked on Google, I made my research and realized that they actually do repros of the most popular, the rarest one in China. So yeah, there's tons of little difference that you have to check on the box, like the writing is not the same, the thing here, whatever. But that's a fake. But can you believe it? So I was like, man, I'm happy. I'm going to sell this one and I'm going to get my money back. If I sell this one for $20, I'm going to be happy. And it says that it's a limited one. It's not. It's fake. So I was really surprised to learn, because I didn't know, like I said, I don't collect these things. I collect them when I purchase them to resell them or trade them to get more Star Wars. So I was really disappointed and I was kind of mad, but mostly surprised that Funko Pops actually has repro. So you got a repossessed reproduction pop. Repro. That's a great name, man. That should be a business. James, man, you're on fire. VSP Repro. The VSP family, what an amazing trilogy. I don't know. Yeah, so I got Repro. That's amazing, man. That should really be a store. Anyway, I managed to get some cool stuff. I got some Ralph McQuarrie designs. Got several Star Wars. I got two of these the how they call it, movie moments. This is the Murder Bear. Uh, anyway, but these are not repros. Some of are actually real, but the ones that I thought was really expensive are not. I got another one. I don't know where it is. Also a repro. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm gonna show you guys. It's worth. You're learning stuff just like me. So I got this one. So I go check that one on the internet, and it sells for like $200. I'm just, Jesus, $200 for that crappy shit. Okay, but guess what? It's a repro. It's not even exclusive. It's like, man, why did they repro the shit out of this guy? And the way to know is that the blood on the blade is not the same as the original one, and the color on the box are not the same. So anyway, so mail call, it's huge. It's huge. I'm gonna show you guys eventually everything that I've got. I got some Star Wars stuff, got some zombie stuff, got some Black Adams, got The Office, got tons of stuff. Anyway, love these things. Well, I love to purchase big collections like this because it's fun. It's like, woo, you don't never really know what you're gonna get, and you get repo. Repro. Okay. Another one. Black Adams. Not Adams, but the Black Adam family. that could be a show, man. Okay. Okay, here's something that I purchased, and you're gonna say, okay, Phil, where do you purchase most of your stuff? Well, guess what? You guys in the U.S., I think you've got it's called Holy Crap, or Holy Moly. It's like a store where everything is shipped when it starts getting dusty on the shelf on the Walmarts and on the big stores, in Targets and stuff. Holies, Ollies, I think. Holies. I see a lot of these things with amazing prices, and it's a really good thing that we don't have Holies in Canada, because I would have to sell one of my kidney. Well, the only one that's left. Donc, c'est ça, aux États-Unis, il y a un magasin qui s'appelle Holies. Et c'est là qu'on voit tous les jouets quand ça fait trop longtemps qu'ils pognent la poussière dans les magasins. Holies, yeah. Pronounce Haley. Oilers. Oily, boy. Got shit for brains, boy. Okay, sorry. But over here, you guys also have these. It's the dollar store. It's not really a dollar store anymore, because there's nothing at $1 anymore. Like oh, that's cute. So Holly. See, that's a good hole. Without the W. Yeah, but the man. We would have had a wonderful years in the U.S. Without the W. Get it? Okay. It was huge. So I go every week to the dollar store, and I purchase stuff for us. I get some food. I get some stuff. They're at good prices. Again, we're not rich. I got tons of toys, but I tried to eat some of these things, and not a good idea. I always go to the dollar store, and I always end up finding stuff, because they always manage, or they always get some stuff from Walmarts, and from over here it's more Walmarts, and basically Walmarts everywhere. But all the other stores over here in Canada, so we end up having Barbies and Transformers, or very rarely some Star Wars stuff. And right now there's like all the DC figures, and they're not the multiverse ones, but smaller ones, the 3 inches. Anyway, you get some stuff, and that's another great example. I managed to get this transgender Ken Barbie guy. I don't know, but anyway, I think they really created a transgender Barbie. Alert, alert, political statement detected. Shh, don't tell anyone, they're gonna shut me down. Um, I love you, USA. China too, or whatever, whoever got the power now. It's not us. We're just Canada. Anyway, so as you can see, it's the original thing. It's probably one that was not selling. I mean, really? Transgender Barbie? Okay. But hey, I purchased it for $5. $5 Canadians, like 25 cents US. No, it's more like 28 cents. So for $5, I'm gonna put that guy or her, him, on sale at $10. I'm gonna try to double my money. Well, not really double because you have taxes, but let's say I'm gonna try to make like $3 or $4 profit on this Barbie-ish figure. So that's another place that I go. And of course, when these cool or better looking, I'm not talking about him, but like more real product stuff show up on in the dollar store, they go away very quickly because people like purchase all of them at the same time and they resell them. There's a lot of Funko Pops that ends up also at the dollar store. Okay, another thing that I'm gonna give you a good heads up, or I don't know if you guys got the same deals in the U.S., but this is something new that I don't know why they're doing this, but anyway, I'm gonna show you. So, believe it or not, I managed to get some Black Series Star Wars Andor figures at Walmart, but not the store, at walmart.ca. So at the Walmart website over here in Canada. And what they did is they actually started to do a pre-sale. Okay, so I was able to purchase and what's her name again, Mon Mothma, Cassian Andor, the Bra Lady, and Luthen Rail. Well, believe it or not, I managed to get them at $13. $13. That's more half the price of the regular deals. So, man, it's the real one. It's not the Chinese repro. It's directly from Hasbro. It's the real thing. So sometimes you can get these deals on walmart.ca. Again, I don't know. Perhaps I'm not learning. Yeah. What? Yeah, exactly. But they're not a lot available. So if you have the time, and if, let's say, you put this on your agenda every once a week or whatever, you go on walmart.ca, and if you're looking for Star Wars, I always look for Star Wars stuff. I've bought some Black Series at always for $10. Yeah, but probably Lando's. But these are not the ones that actually die on the shelves. These are the real thing. These are, I don't know how much they sell because I haven't looked them up yet because I received them not long ago and I did not took the time to check. That's a lot of tuk 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 tuk. Donc, si vous avez le temps, allez jeter un coup d'œil sur walmart.ca, tap Star Wars, and you're gonna see everything's available. And now they actually put some stuff on sale because they want to get rid of them. But now there's pre-order deals. So I managed to get them at $13. They came late. I received them very late. I knew that they were available elsewhere at $35 or $40 a piece, but I eventually received them in the mail. So that's another great way that you can manage to get these. I found a bunch of Black Series Clone Troopers at Ross for $5. Wow. Well, $5 US, you can actually buy a house over here in Montreal. But ordering them all to yourself, I see. Shh, don't tell Audrey. No. Well, again, these I purchased them because they were at so much of a low price. I was really surprised. So I said, probably at $40, I would never purchase them because at these price, I cannot resell them and make my money back. It's impossible. Just to give you an idea, I got this one. I purchased this one probably at $25, $30 plus tax, whatever, with taxes. And now, I mean, he sells for, if you have $20 for it, you're lucky. So you're gonna lose money on some of these older ones. But these ones, now that they're like $40 and $50, it's crazy. Okay. And I just realized that I got tons of stuff I want to show you, but I keep on blabbering, so I'm going to try to do my best to go faster. So look that up on Walmart, walmart.ca, and you're going to see pre-sale. And if you purchase them early, you're going to have a huge deal. I did the same thing for the last vintage collection ones that I got. Believe it or not, I got them for $9. Spanking new. $9 Canadian. And they are selling at 27 nowadays when you wait and you purchase them on the shelves. Okay, so that gives you an idea. Another thing that I do over here is I look at, of course, garage sales. Over here in Canada, les ventes de garage ici au Canada, au Québec, sadly, now there's a law that you cannot do a garage sale without a permit because they don't want you to make money every week. Anyway, there's 2 times during the year that you can do a yard sale. Donc 2 fois dans l'année tu peux faire un yard sale. Et j'adore aller faire les ventes de garage. I love to do those, but sadly this year I was away and I was not home. But my daughter went, and she managed to find some cool stuff. I'm going to show you right away very quickly. It's not because it's a Canadian, it's just to give you an idea. So that's a DVD box set of the first 100 years of the Montreal Canadiens. And there's like 4 DVDs and stuff. And I want to watch because I worked with them from 1994 to 2002. I want to see if I'm in the documentary. Anyway, and also she purchased this other box set with 10 of the most important or most memorable game that happened with the Montreal Canadiens. So she managed to get these for $15. $15. So I know that I'll be able to watch it, and probably I'm going to be able to resell it at $15, but at least I'll be able to watch it. So I do a lot of these yard sales when there's some around. The other place that we go, it's le marché aux puces. I have no idea how to translate this in English. The walk of the itchy mosquito. Well, you go there and everyone's selling their stuff. What's the name of the marché aux puces in English? It's kind of a yard sale, but anyway. Flea market, thank you. Yeah, flea, so it scratches in the market, and yes, thank you very much. Greg, you're pretty good. Okay, so I do a lot of those flea markets, and I'm really lucky when I go there because I've been doing this for so long. I've been collecting and looking at toys and stuff for so many years that I see stuff very quickly, and I always check, how much you're selling this? At $5, and I know it's worth 20, so okay, I'm gonna purchase at 5. I'm gonna try to deal it at 2 or whatever. You know how it works. Just to give you an idea, the R2D2 that is right there, I'm not gonna pick it up because it's fucking huge. I think I've talked about it last week. Juste pour vous donner une idée, my father-in-law went to not a flea market, but a place where they can bring your old stuff and they're going to resell it, and the money is going to go to poor people or to charity or whatever. So he ends up going there, and there's this kid showing up, bringing his stuff, and there's a huge R2D2 And my father-in-law saw this. Like, oh my God, that's a nice R2D2. So he goes to the kid. Are you selling this? Yeah, I'm bringing it to sell it. And they're like, all right, cool. And the person that's working there says, how much? My father-in-law just asked, how much do you want for that R2D2? So this guy just said, give me $2. I'll be happy. Okay. So he give $2. The old guy was happy. So he brings it to me and he calls me, says, Phil, come check something out. I've got a gift for you. So okay. So I show up. I show up over there and I see that huge R2D2. I'm telling you, this thing is like this big. I said, Jesus, where did you get that? I'd never seen that one before, and it's actually working. He talks, he moves. I said, where did you get this? I said, I get it at the poor thing store. I said, OK, donc c'est un gros R2D2, je sais pas combien, là, plusieurs, 2-3 pieds d'eau, 2 pieds d'eau. Là, j'ai dit, shit, man, that's a really cool one. I think this one's pretty expensive. So I go check on the internet. This one is actually the Jax one. You know that they created huge 31-inch and more action figures, but that's the R2D2 from that collection. Donc c'est le R2D2 Jax. So he purchased it for $2 and it sells around 150 to $200. So I said to my father, look, keep it, man, sell it. You're gonna make money out of it. But he gave it to me, so and he's right there. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I going to keep it? I don't know. Am I going to sell it? I don't know. So that's another thing. There's a lot of people around me that actually looks for stuff, or when they see stuff, they call me. Hey, Phil, I've got this. You interested? Yeah, okay, take it. Okay, let's continue. I've got a meeting at the end of the show, so I won't be able to talk way longer than usual. Let me get the big box right there because this is the stuff that I received last week, and there's some great vintage Star Wars stuff in this. Just give me a second. I don't want to squeeze my dog because she's sleeping on my feet. Don't go away. I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to show you some great Star Wars vintage items. Okay, let me show this one first. Look at this. Here is a Darth Vader with the box. She got an instant. Yeah, she won the box with all the R2D2 stuff. You're right. Take a look at this, man. The box is not mint. This could not be graded. There's a part missing. Well, it's not missing. It just fell off. And you got the thing that's not glued anymore. But that's amazing. And there's the top of the box in there. Anyway, I haven't taken any pictures yet. I have to fix this. There's actually the We Care thing inside. There's only the lightsaber that's missing. But I was lucky enough to find this on one of the Star Wars group. I think it was on the IC. I'm not sure, and I forgot from who I purchased this because it's been a while. Donc, c'est ça. Ça, c'est une autre affaire que je pogne. Ça, c'est vraiment cool. You don't find these things easily. And I haven't paid that much. I had a good deal with shipping. So you can imagine that's around like at least $50 of shipping Canadian. And I think I haven't paid any customs because I asked him to write down that it was worth $20. So I haven't paid any shipping. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so that's a good example of stuff that I love to receive. I don't purchase these things every week, but when I'm able to get one, I jump on it. And I'm going to keep it for how long? I don't know. I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to put it on Yoda's workshop. And if someone says, Phil, man, I'm really interested in your Darth Vader. Okay, I'm going to check how much I can sell it to you. And I'm going to be happy, and I know that the person that's going to get it is going to be happy. First of all, he's buying it from me, and he knows that I'm not selling shit. I'm trying to do my best to show what you're purchasing, and there's no like bad surprises. That's really important for me because I love it when I purchase stuff, the people do the exact same thing. Write it as a gift, value $20. Beat those customs and duties. Yeah, well, you're totally right, man. I don't have time, but I would talk about the terrible things that happened to me. Like had to pay a $150 of customs on a huge, great deal that I managed to get on Boba Fett's Gentle Giant figures. And with that amount of money that I had to pay UPS, fuckers, um, the deal was not off because the stuff has arrived, but I had to pay to get my stuff, but I was not able to make as much money as I thought I would make. Because again, I'm not a store, but I don't want to lose money on the stuff that I buy. You know what I mean? I'm not here to make thousands of percent of money on this stuff, but I need to make some money. We need money to live, so I mean, and I need money to purchase more stuff. That's basically how I managed to get so much items. Anyway, okay, let me get more great stuff. Don't go away. Here it is. I got these babies right here. I received 4 of these. I'm going to show you 3 that I've put in acrylic cases. J'ai reçu 4 figurines. I received 4 mints on cards this week. Well, not last week. They are not necessarily, you're going to say, yeah, Phil, but these are not huge or great characters to have on mint on cards, or the cards are not mint or whatever. Again, I am not looking to make sure to have the best. You should have used VPS. Yeah, you're right. But if I write down the $20 thing, you're not gonna make any money, man. And you're gonna have to go back to your old work, your old job, which I don't know what you do. Perhaps you love your job. I don't know. Okay, so let me show you 4 of the mint on cards that I received, and this is from my very, very special friend, Chris Roshop. Chris Roshop is one of my. Yeah, I mean, I've never met the guy, but it feels like we've known each other forever, and he's so kind. He's so generous. He always looks for stuff that I'm looking for. He's always helping me. Chris Roshop. Go check this guy out. He's amazing, really. So anyway, he managed to purchase a huge collection with mint on cards, and I managed to get some of these guys. So of course, this is a Nikto. You're gonna say, yeah, Nikto. Who really cares about Nikto? I care about Nikto because he's mint on card. You're gonna say, yeah, but the bubble's yellow. I don't care. You know why? Because these are figures from my childhood, and they are still sealed, and they look amazing. And for me, I just go nuts on these things, and you can see it's kind of unpunched. I'm happy with this. Again, the card is not perfect. This is you know how much they managed to sell these in Toys R Us? Check it out. 26 cents. They needed to get it out of the store. 26 cents back in the days. That's crazy. Anyway, so a great Nikto mint on card. Of course, Chris didn't sending me the acrylic cases. I get my cases from Ian Sanderson, another amazing person. Anyway, I'll talk about him another time. So that's the first one I managed to get this week. Let me show you the other ones. Managed to get a General Medine, also mint on card, at a good price. Again, for me, good price is that when I pay for it, when I count shipping, I don't have to sell my daughter or one of my cats or my dog with the deal. You know what I mean? And nowadays, great people like Chris know that I'm going to have to pay terrible shipping fees, so they make me a better deal. Those are great friends. They understand that I want to purchase from them. I trust them, but due to our fucking up north country and shipping stuff, it's crazy. I'm working at the time machine right now. to buy all these at $1. Man, count me in. If you need any pieces or something, let me know. I'm in too, man. Okay. So this is a great General Madine. He's a 76. He's a 75 back. These are rarer than the 77 back. Again, unpunched, kinda. For me, that's unpunched. The tab is still there. So I got this one also this week. Nowadays I'm not able to purchase a lot of mint on cards because they're really, really expensive. Sometimes I buy some from Michael Evans on his auctions when I get good deals because again, I understand that people needs to collect stuff that are like really mint, but me, I don't care that they are not mint. I don't care that the tab is broken. I don't care that the bubble is a little cracked. I mean, this guy is still mint on card. For me, that's the nostalgia. That's the value that I'm looking for my collection. And I know that, can you imagine over here in Canada, these things are not easy to find. I would say like 85% of the mint on cards that I own or that I owned all came from the US. Or some from Canada, but not, I've rarely found some mint on cards in Quebec. So that's another great one. That's the first time that I've got this figure mint on card. First time ever since I've started collecting. So this is a Cloud Car Pilot guy with the microphone thingy on the door, on the, So that's a 65 back too. And again, on punch. And again, 26 cents. What a deal. So anyway, I love this guy. I love this figure. The bubble's not cracked. Thing looks amazing. There's some veining on the card, but hey, who cares? Who cares? It's a mint on card. Love these things. But I respect. Again, whatever you're collecting, I agree with you guys. You collect what makes you feel good and what you enjoy collecting. And if you have the money and you want all your figures to be graded and you want at least graded 80 or no veining on the card, or you're looking for only unpunched, but if you've got the money to buy that, I mean, go ahead. I go ahead. It's okay. But me, my reality is that I'm gonna pick up these guys that other collectors are gonna say, man, that's really this guy looks crappy and throw it away. Well, I'm gonna take it because it's still a mint on card. Let me get a box of vintage figures that I got too. Don't go away. We've got 5 minutes. I'm not gonna able to show you everything that I wanted to show you this week. I'm gonna take this box and I'm gonna take this because again, I brought like 3 boxes of stuff, but time is running out. I also have another mint on card vintage that I didn't put in acrylic case. It's a Klaatu, but it's inside the box. I'm just going to talk about another way that I managed to get my stuff. While I was when I was at the Walmart just earlier today with my girlfriend purchasing hamburgers at $5 hamburger buns. There was a sale. They were giving away, at that price I'm going to say giving away, these Squid Games. Have you watched Squid Games? Oh, I just picked the wrong one. Anyway, if you have watched Squid Games, the thing on Netflix, the violent guy, the game thing, they're actually a collection of mugs. These are the mugs from this show. And they were selling what was left. And there's like 3 different kind. There's the mask of the villain. There's the guard's mask. And there's also the girl, the I don't know how to call it, but this little girl that shoots with her eyes or whatever. There are people that are moving. Anyway, I've looked these things up on the internet and they sell for around, between 25 to 40 bucks Canadian, and they were selling them at $5 a piece. So I've purchased 9 of these things, 3 sets at $5 a piece. I'm gonna put them for sale at $10 or $15, and I believe I'm gonna sell them because since they are selling for as a little more, much higher on the internet. That's another great example. Every time that I go into a store, I look up for sales. Well, they say clearance. Over here in Canada, it's liquidation. So we check for clearance. And there's stuff like this. Like, oh, I saw that. I said, man, that's Squid Game. I looked the thing up and said, $5. Instantly, I've looked on the internet, and man, that's a winning purchase right now, right there. We've got a few minutes left. Another thing that I always receive, I purchase graded cards, and I've showed you guys a lot of these. I'm going to show you the ones that I received recently, the Star Wars ones. Of course, they're not PSA. People are saying, why are you purchasing cards that are not graded from PSA? Well, this is KSA. This is a company in Canada. And for me, still it's graded. So people are saying, yeah, but they're not grading the same way. Guess what? I don't really care. For me, this is a Star Wars Luke Skywalker OPG in French Canadian card, and it's graded 9. And when I look at that card, this card looks amazing. I didn't play with these cards. My personal cards weren't that amazing. So here's a few more. Graded 9, Return of the Jedi, Murder Bear. And I'm lucky because I've got a friend, well, I've got someone that I purchased cards graded, and they are in British Columbia in Canada. So I purchase almost, I would say, not every week, but almost every week, some hockey cards and Star Wars cards. And the cards looks amazing. They're all in a protective casing like this. And the grading is pretty much accurate when you watch the card, how they look. And here's a scene from Ahsoka. I'm kidding, but you know what I mean. And here is a Darth Vader OPG graded 8 from Empire Strikes Back. Again, it's in French. So these are my mail calls, and I love to receive these things by the mail. And just to give you an idea, this is a box full of vintage figures, Star Wars figures that I haven't taken in pictures of them yet. Here's this great Darth Vader with the original lightsaber. Of course, there's no cape, but for now, I mean, I'm gonna find some capes. Here's an amazing, I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick her up, but here's an amazing Leia Bespin. Her cape looks amazing. It's not repro, it's original. And whoa, and now it's broken. And now it's graded 5. So again, personally, some people say, oh, there's like a thingy on the cape. Yeah, but look at that cape. Find one that looks that great. And the hair looks amazing. Yeah, but there's missing, there's a black thing missing. Yeah, but I don't care. Someone played with this toy. So it's okay. It's still an amazing action figure. So anyway, so that, any prune face, I got a prune face mint on card. Maybe I even have 2 if you're looking for one. Yeah, Ian, let me know if you're looking for a prune face. If it's mint on card or loose. I think I have 1 mint on card. Maybe some loose ones, but I don't know. I haven't needed any prunes today. So, guys, that's it. I've got like tons of stuff that I took out, and I wasn't able to show you everything. Perhaps I'll do another one like this, another mail call episode. There's a great thing. Man, this thing looks amazing. It's empty, by the way, but still, it's a store box of Return of the Jedi cards. Well, it's tops. It's not OPG, but who cares? That's this box looks amazing. This box was made in 1983. So anyway, I love to show you what I get, and that's why I do the not the mystery mail call, the mail calls. Uh, so next week, oh yeah, okay, very quickly. Next week, what I want to do, I would like to put up something on Yoda's workshop and give you guys the chance to ask questions. So I'm gonna do like a survey thing on Yoda's workshop, and you'll be able to add more questions on the thing. And all the questions that you guys gonna ask me, I'm gonna put them in a bucket, and I'm gonna draw one during the show, and I'm gonna answer the best way I can. I'm not talking about Phil. When was your first time you had sex? Not talking about me. I'm talking about all the collection, the Star Wars universe. You can ask anything. When did I start collecting? Why are you collecting? Why are you in love with Kurt Keck? All these answers will be answered. All these questions will be answered. See, English not so good. What did you have for lunch? That's a good question, because if I took some blue milk, that's gonna make a pretty cool answer right there. OK. Donc, la semaine prochaine, je vais faire une émission spéciale. J'aimerais ça répondre à vos questions. Donc, puis ça peut être, it can also be question that you guys will be able to answer. If I pick a question, you guys will be able to answer in the comments, and you'll be able to read other people's answers, and we'll go just for the fun of it like that. So let me know if you think it's a good idea. And there's another thing I want to do very quickly. I'm going to check with my friend Kirk Keck. Kirk, if you're listening, I would love to have you on the show, man. I would love to spend an hour or so chatting with you. And I would love you to talk about the MMC and your love for Star Wars, your love for collecting. And I'm going to be the one that's going to tell everyone how an amazing person you are. And I think that we need more Kirk Kecks in this world. And I think you already did this once with our friend Michael Torres, but I would love to have you on the show. So I'm going to contact you. I'm going to ask you if you're interested, and it could be very fun. So guys, that's it for this week. Merci à tous d'avoir été là. À tous. Dad jokes. So guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me again for the 62nd time. Can you believe it? So it's been, again, fun. So as I always say, have an amazing week. Be safe, be good, be wild, be you. Kiss your child. Have an amazing week. Say to your loved ones that you love them, and enjoy life. Do what you like, do what you love, and kiss who you love. And the ones that don't love you or don't love to be around you, you don't need them. Surround yourself with friends and people that you also enjoy being with. Donc c'est tout. That's it. See you next week. On se revoit bientôt. Ciao.